Hey, this is John at wormhaven.com. Today I'm going to tell you about a really cool worm called the fried egg worm. And it's a really cool looking worm, and I don't know what it's used for. I don't know if it could be used for fishing or composting. I don't even know if it's obtainable. It's a really rare worm. Check it out. Fried egg worm. Let's see. Let's look at some images. Look at that one. And you can see it's got it's like a black worm with they actually look like little fried eggs. They're white, the egg white, and then the yellow yolk in the middle. Here's another shot. Wow, that's amazing. Archiphytma middletoni is a giant earthworm found in the Philippines. I guess they're indigo blue worms. So they're not black, they're actually blue, look like a dark blue worm. They have white spots with little yellow centers that resemble little fried eggs. That's how they got their name, fried egg worm. Alright. I guess the people in the Philippines have known about the worm for a little while. I don't know how long. Probably a lot longer than the scientists did. It says, unlike most worms, it doesn't venture underground ever. It stays on top of the ground its whole life. So I don't know if they would dry out when they dry out if they stayed on top of the ground. We don't know much about the reproduction cycle, but we do know that it decides that its babies belong in the sky, not the ground. Researchers looking for the fried egg worm's young can find them by searching the debris that accumulates in the crook of the leaves of the local pandanus tree. What they can't find is more than one worm per tree. So not only does this worm store its babies in trees, it somehow makes sure that each baby gets a whole tree to itself. Because if you're going to raise an indigo, white, and yellow diva of a worm, you need to give it plenty of room to stretch out. Wow, these seem like weird worms. Says they live in trees. That's weird. It's not yet known why the young of this worm are found only one per plant in the Philippines. Yeah, so I guess one worm lives on each plant. I don't know, maybe they're territorial. Worms of the new species Archiphytma middletoni reach 30 to 40 centimeters in strength. So the babies live up in a tree and the adults live on the ground. So yeah, if you had to have a tree for each baby worm, that would be hard to raise in captivity. I don't know if these worms could adapt to living in captivity. Despite its large size, nearly a foot in length, this giant worm was discovered and described as recently as 2009. When I first heard about it, I thought, oh, that would be cool to see if I could get my hands on some and try breeding them and raising them here at my house, but you gotta have a tree. I don't know how they could. I don't know if they could adapt to living in like a composting bin. The adults might, but I don't know what the babies would do without the special trees they need. If you know anything more about these worms, or if you know how to get them or whatnot, leave a comment down below. And as always, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Goodbye.